And we'll have
Anyway, hello to Geek Lounge 101. Let's just talk comics and anything else. I'm, as always, Sota the Clown, and with me is Tavia Smoker, Nick Lentz, and Edgar Farr. You get
hello.
individual orders. Tavia go first, then Nick, then Edgar.
Yep. I'm Terry
Where to find you?
Smoker. I will do a live stream of the gameplay. I also like to review comics, movies, video games, etc. Anime. And you can find my YouTube channel, Terry Smoker, Instagram, and Facebook, and Twitter. Let's get started.
Nick.
Hey, guys. Oh, no, you, I'm Nick.
Yeah, I'm Nick Lenz. I have my YouTube channel, Nick Lenz. I'm also on Plus. Just to, I think it was yesterday, I put up my 400th episode of my Comic Corner Classics / Non-Classics.
Congratulations.
A milestone.
Yep.
A good milestone.
It took me 3 years to get that far.
Ooh. And Edgar.
Go ahead, Edgar.
And you could go on my Ultimate Dragon Ball. Oh, yeah, fuck. You can go on to my comic 99. Yeah. You can go on my comic channel on Comic Fan 992. I also do gameplays on Darksiders, Batman Arkham Knight, and also Naruto Storm 4 and Xenoverse 2. And also I do comic reviews.
Okay. Well, let's start off by saying, Nick, since you were here, Nick, where we're going to ask about some of the comics you read the past week.
The comics I read?
Yeah.
I read pretty much everything mostly released from Marvel and DC this week. Let's see. I also read, put on my documents, take a look at this if I can get my mouse to work. Let's see. Get this open here from IDW. Something comes up, it's a little slow on my end.
Okay.
Surprisingly, no Vertigo book.
Actually, I need to go back to reading Vertigo.
The last
Yeah, I
Vertigo
only
book
read 3
Oh, go.
Vertigo books I read are Ever After, Lucifer, Astro City.
Nice.
How is Astro City? I've always seen it, but never read it.
I read some of it. It's actually a very interesting series.
Same creative team since the beginning.
Kurt Busiek, right?
Busiek, Alex Ross, Kurt Busiek is still the writer. From IDW, I read Optimus Prime, Ghostbusters 101, Star Trek The Bullet Go, G.I. Joe American Hero, Highlander American Dream, and Saucer State.
Howard American Dream, is that a sequel to the movie, or is that like retcon they did 102 and 3 and 4?
No, it's actually set about 30 years before the original film.
Oh, the prequel. That's cool.
Yep. From Dark Horse, of course, I read Rebels, These Free Independent States, Conan the Slayer, and Black Hammer.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I know one book. I know one independent book I have only besides Invincible. And that's No Angel by Black Mask, and that series actually very interesting.
I'm waiting for the third volume. Oh, go.
Yeah. For some other books, that are Savage, Ring of Fire. 2 James Bond books came out this week. On service. Okay. Rapture, X-Men War, all the Zenoscope books, Savage Dragon, Megalodon Guard.
Savage Dragon's really weird. Like, holy shit, I see that dark.
I never read it.
I've read every single issue of this whole series. It took me a little while, but I got it done. But it's not like, let's say, as long as like Batman or Amazing Spider-Man. This book is only 224 issues long.
Or Spawn. There's 400 issues. What's the 500? Oh, let's count.
It's I think it's currently the second longest running independent comic book right now.
Yeah, it's from Image. Like both Spawn and Savage Dragon are two long running series that came out of Image during the 90s. Oh, well, I know.
And both of them are celebrating 25 years this year.
I know Youngblood got reboot recently. Like that made a
Spawn?
comeback. No, not Spawn.
Film reboot coming.
No, Youngblood. You know, Wildlife First Collection. Creation.
Youngblood.
Yep.
Yeah,
that
The
made a
Rob
comeback.
Liefeld creation that oh God, that's just it just
I was surprised this book came back.
Same.
Thing. Rob Liefeld has nothing to do with the current Youngblood book that just came out. He's not on the writing. He's not on the artwork. His only credit is as creator.
Yep.
The only thing Image should ever do with Rob Liefeld is that
Apparently, in this recent issue that came out, Shaft and Badrock are in jail. Die Hard is the president. Wife.
Well, how does that work?
Yeah. Like, what the? I'm like, this is the first Youngblood comic in 5 years, and
That was longer than
what
that.
the heck happened to the team? He's in jail. I'm not sure why he's in jail, and Badrock just got there. Oh, in bed for some reason.
Huh?
Badrock is dying.
Why's he dying?
Yeah, he's got some disease now for some reason.
Okay, this is why I don't use Youngblood. Youngblood way confusing and convoluted.
Shaft,
I never was ready.
basically, what's going? Oh, wait. Rob Liefeld did do something with the issue. He did the Shaft backup story.
Figures.
Well, are they pecs bulging muscular men that makes no sense?
But of all people to be currently president in the Youngblood book, it's Die Hard. The guy's a robot.
Well,
So
I've been
what
reading-
was the president in the United States? That's kind of funny.
The United States, even though in real life is Trump. But
Yeah.
I think that the Rob Liefeld books are set in a different universe because Savage Dragon has the real life president as the president.
Oh, that's nice.
They had Barack Obama pop up a few times in Savage Dragon book, and in last issue before, they wrote in story where Obama's last official act was a pardoning Savage Dragon.
Nice. Yeah, he's Savage Dragon. Finally get free. And finally had to give me the son.
Yep, after he'd been in jail for what, 5-6 years?
And in real time, yeah, I think so. I'm not like Savage
Yeah,
Dragon.
it's been a while.
You know what? I would like for Donald
I know
Trump to
that
be. Oh, I was gonna say I would like for Donald Trump to be Miss Marvel's in Nemesis.
Or
Yeah, but here's
they have
the
Spawn
thing.
to kill him.
Yeah, but in the case of Marvel, Trump at all. There's no mention of him. Bring him up, especially what's going on with Secret Empire.
With Captain Hydra.
Don't want to put him. I don't think any company has him as even DC has it either.
I think the only company that hasn't put it is it's from Spawn. It's from Image. And that's about it.
Spawn is still
I haven't seen.
the original. He said he's still first for Image.
Yeah, he's in the current day actually recently. They had to show a picture
Yep.
of so I got the very interesting.
Also, we were talking
Yeah.
about Friday. We were talking about comics that I just been enjoying, and one of them from Marvel is been a gem is Moon Girl and Devil
Moon
Dinosaur.
Devil Dinosaur. Yep, I agree. That's just so cute.
Yeah.
What?
He's not the writer of the book anymore.
What?
No.
Is not on is not on this issue.
That sucks.
No idea why. The issue, I'm like, where's Amy Reeder? And she's not on the credits. Either she has left the book, or she's
During a break,
You know, she skipped the issue. It's a filler issue, maybe.
probably. Well, actually, no. Actually, the new issue had basically now go to space, and the Doombot basically stays. Thank God. That Doombot was being annoying. I agree with you now. And just why don't you just smash it?
Another thing I've been saying Friday is, how is it that Marvel has been hyping up Riri Williams? They've been showing her with the Avengers, with all these superhero groups, and she has just only met S.H.I.E.L.D. and S.H.I.E.L.D. alone.
Yeah, that's been pissing me off because you have to meet the X-Men.
She's the new character, and this kind of happened with Rhodey at this time point.
Riri has met Laura.
Yeah,
I also met Miles.
And she hasn't met Miles, of course, but she's supposedly maybe joining the Champions, which I think that'll be a great addition to the team because that would be like, oh, okay, that's good because you got technically an Iron Man member or whatever.
I would call it the Young Avengers. Go back to the old younger
Yeah, I
Avengers.
think call it Young Avengers.
Young Avengers is kind of different because they don't want to get tainted on that because the last run fucking sucked and kind of ruined their reputation.
That's true.
Yeah,
and who was the writer on that run?
Gillian.
Yeah,
and
I know.
And this is the same man that fucking ruined Iron Man in every fucking way.
Yeah,
But,
that's kind of the origin.
Yeah.
Gillian.
Yeah, he retconned it and said that his birth parents weren't his.
Oh yeah, and that story that pissed me off. That really
all the members, two that we already knew, they're he retconned either gay or bisexual, with the exception of Katie Bishop.
Why? What's the point? Why retcon a character who wasn't bisexual or gay to begin with?
Prodigy.
To X that to Shatterstar because Rob Liefeld got pissed off about that as well when they made him gay.
I was Liefeld on that one because that makes no sense.
Yeah, he made him to be somebody who wasn't interested in romance, and then somebody in Marvel wrote him as a gay character.
Good job, Marvel. Good job.
He was outed as gay.
Okay, what we're talking about now? Iceman fucking now?
No, Shatterstar, a character that was made by Rob Liefeld, and he got pissed when they made him gay.
That's changes of the time. Gay people are in the forefront now.
I'm fine with gay people.
Dude, you cannot say it's organic or not. It'll be forced down your throat, even if it's a gay character.
Or a new character.
Yeah, that too. That's just
like Chavez. Chavez is being forced down everybody's throat. She and she won't stop.
Yeah, but do you know who's considered to be Marvel's first public gay superhero?
North Star. Yep.
And John.
So then who's DC's?
My honest opinion, I think it's probably Batwoman.
Yeah, Batwoman. Right before New 2 and Guy. Well, not Guy Gardner. What am I saying? Shit.
What about Renee Montoya?
Oh yeah, she's still lesbian.
No, I mean,
Maggie Sawyer. Heard. Well, one thing I know about, she was outed as gay in the Gotham Central series.
Yep.
Hang on, let me say a second. I'm looking at this right now.
I took a picture of her making out with a woman.
Nice. I support that.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
I'll just say this about why don't we done talking about this stuff, or should I let you guys go on?
Oh no, I was looking it up. For some reason, North Star is being brought up for DC Comics. I don't know why.
That makes no sense. North Star's Marvel, not DC.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Hang on.
Find it.
Let's see. Where the hell?
But anyway, we can go past this and
Yeah.
go on another subject.
Yeah, I'll definitely mute your mic because it looks like someone's getting attacked by Mr. Slenderman.
Also, Edgar, you said you wanted to talk about Deathstroke.
Oh yeah, apparently I heard there's gonna be a CW Deathstroke TV show or something or series. It's just we were talking about the last one, and we were talking, and then we went back to Samurai Jack or something like that. But yeah, it's the same actor who did him in Arrow. So I'm like, if there's a TV show, I might check it out because CW is just pure garbage in my eyes now. Yeah, the Flash show is pretty good, but that's not saying much. If you have multiple shows that are pure garbage and nothing more, I mean, like I don't want to.
Flash is not the only one that's good. Legends of Tomorrow had a great season 2.
Yeah, at the moment, I've been have to improve since season 1.
Yeah,
By the way, I found North Star.
I really don't care about that. It's more like a Doctor Who show with superheroes, which I don't really care because if I want to watch Doctor Who, I could go watch my Doctor Who show and have far more and better enjoyment and have the Doctor there. And besides, you have Rory there, and every time I fucking looked at him, even though I know he's playing a different character, but I'm like, dude, hey man, where's Amy and the Doctor? How's things going with there? And every time he's not there, I was like, oh, don't worry guys. He's with the Doctor.
For season 3, I think that they're dropping here from the show.
Yeah, I think Rip Hunter is going somewhere. I don't know where.
No, yeah, definitely. But it's just like he's in a different show. That's why. I mean, like he would love to be there, but it's just like he can't be on.
I'd say he play a good Rip Hunter. It's just that I think for some people this is not what they think of when they think of Rip Hunter at all, because Rip Hunter in the comic, there's no mention of the fact he's British.
I really don't care about that.
That's a fine change, but here's the thing: it's the way they handle the character. Do they handle him pretty good? Yeah, they do. But the one thing is, yeah, we saw him.
Okay, I'll stop sharing.
All right.
They did bring back one character that was in the previous season, which episode I really enjoyed.
Well,
it was in episode 4. They brought back Jonah Hex.
Yep, they did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
awesome.
I mean, like,
I actually talked to Joey Palmiani about Jonah Hex at MegaCon. He actually really does enjoy the version that appears on Legends of Tomorrow.
Well, that's awesome.
That's cool. Good for him.
He was the last person to write him.
That's true.
All right, but I'll just say this. I'll just say this. Like, DC TV shows, if they do a Deathstroke TV show, I'll be in. I'll be looking forward to it because they got a good actor, and overall, he's just a badass, and I really hope they do.
Well, I thought we saw he's on Arrow. I think it's in the Arrow season finale. I didn't watch it.
Kind of like
in a while, so I'm actually behind on Arrow.
Yeah,
Flash. For Flash, the Flash is back to the premiere, where the whole time travel thing that he did at the end of season 2, and the whole
Flashpoint.
He's actually paying for that in the Speed Force.
Yep, I see the finale.
Yeah, I know.
Say that's actually really smart of the writers to do because they were questions and they actually did follow up on it. I'm maybe unhappy about the finale. Character who was in the season who did not appear in the finale. I'm like, where is she? I said, quick.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. Where was she in the season finale? Because that could be awesome.
I don't know. I've heard that the actress is not a regular on the show, which I'm like, hey.
I'll just say this. I mean, like, the Flash TV show finale was good. I mean, it wasn't season 3 bad of Arrow.
Oh, that was awful. Ugh.
Arrow. Like, okay, Arrow's finale. I'm not spoiling. Just saying it. It's was a good finale. I will say this. It was a good finale. I'm actually kind of interested what they're going to go because there's things that you're going to be like, okay, all right. I'm interested in what they're going to do. But the problem is still he's still Batman wannabe.
Damn it.
He's never gonna fucking be a lighthearted fucking character. And I accept that. I know that for a fact. If season 4 was never gonna be like season 4 was season 3, season 4 were just like this is what the character is gonna be. And he's never gonna be a lighthearted character.
It's actually a lot better done.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's not
agree.
saying much when you think about it.
No, that is saying much to me.
The fact that for Legends of Tomorrow they brought him back, I was so happy with that because they had a great for Legends of Tomorrow. You had Reverse Flash, Malcolm Merlin, Captain Cold, and Damien Dark. I love seeing these guys on screen.
Yeah,
these guys were so awesome.
Heck, they're all my international heroes.
Ah, shit. Looks like Alex is done. All right.
Yeah, and you know that character who first showed up on Legends as sort of like a monster type character who also showed up in Flash? Black Flash showed up in the finale as well for Flash.
Yep. And get killed off. Wait. Actually, wait and describe that. It Black Flash is death itself, so you can't kill death.
Well, Hunter's element was turned into Black Flash at the end of season 2.
That's true. Jamie?
Okay. Oh no, I haven't been watching any of this stuff, so that's why I haven't been saying anything.
Also super good finale after.
But he's in the Flash. Villains who basically are Flash villains to the show. I mean, interpretation of Mirror Master in the top. So I agree that her power is very bizarre.
Her power is
Abracadabra. Man, they did such a great job with him. You can say that this is Abracadabra. His look, his technology stuff, and saying it's magic.
Well, yeah. I mean, Abracadabra is all technology. It just so happens to look like magic. That's because it's so far advanced.
Yeah, they got
but the one thing he did not have, you know how in the comics he has like a magic wand?
Yep.
Yeah.
He actually did not have the magic wand in the show.
I get why they did that. If they want to do more basically science, not grounded to the point of science fiction.
Yeah, I didn't have a big problem with it. It was a little bizarre, and he wasn't wearing his costume for the comics, which I didn't have a problem with that because the outfit is very cheesy.
Yeah, that's true.
But you got to at least agree, the actor did a great job playing him, even though that his hair was white instead of black. Problem with that, as long as he looked like
the actor
pretty resemblance to how he resemblance to him. Correctly. One thing I thought was a little bizarre at the missing magic wand, he apparently knew Barry Allen was the Flash as soon as he meets him.
Well, he's from the future.
Yeah, apparently he's already fought. Yeah, apparently he's fought the Flash many times already.
Yep.
Perspective. This is the first time they ever met. I don't remember if this is how it was the first time they met, because it's been a while since I read Abracadabra's debut. As far as I know in the comics, Abracadabra never knew Barry Allen was the Flash.
I think Abracadabra was villain. Oh yeah, he is.
As a bear.
Say it again. You're cutting in and out.
Damn it!
I don't know why it's doing that. He started out as a Barry Allen villain.
Oh.
He's one of the classic rogues.
Yeah, didn't he also try to kill his wife, make her disappear, and Barry had to eventually go save her?
So Iris?
No, Linda.
No, that's Linda. That's Wesley's wife.
Didn't he? Didn't he? Abracadabra do it? I remember that was one of the Silver Age comics.
No.
It
That
was
one's
probably
so
Iris.
that was basically from Mark Wade's one. I actually read it. Actually pretty good.
Yeah, I know in the show Linda
Wait,
Park
it's
has
Run,
never
and I
met
got the Grant
Wally
Morrison.
West.
No, Grant Morrison one dealt with the Black Flash.
Yeah, Graham. I got the
Wade
Grant Morrison
actually
and Frank
changed
Hall.
them. Retconned his how he works a little bit when he came back to the book.
Yep.
Actually, here's another book I've been enjoying. I just got started reading on Justice League International by Keith Giffen, and I gotta say, and yeah, him and Tony Bernard, and I actually enjoyed that book. I want to get the issue where Batman punches Guy Gardner.
That's funny.
Tony Bernard never did JLI.
You see his name on there. That's why it's one of those recognizable names because you always mention him.
He the creative team at that point was Keith Giffen, Jan DeMatteis, and Kevin McGuire.
Oh.
No, I see his name on
wait.
there. That's why I brought it up.
Wait. I know.
Tony Bernard first credited work until the late 90s. Where his first work was editor of Grant Morrison's JLA run.
Nice.
Yeah, the awesome JLA run that basically revitalized the Justice League again.
Yep.
Yeah, that happened in 97.
97.
Yeah, I got that JLA book, and I got some other JLA books. I got.
Yeah, the Justice League International that came out in 87.
I gotta go through my box because I got a whole bunch of them. I just finally got some more Green Lantern comics. I know I got Brightest Day. I need to get the New 52 run to end off there, and I realized something. For some reason, I realized what Robert Venditti did. The moment Jeff Johns got off the book, Robert Venditti tried to retcon almost every last thing Jeff Johns did.
Why? What the point?
He killed No, I mean, he killed
Actually, Jeremy, when New 52 started, Jeff Johns was not on The Flash. It was Francis Medical and Brian Buccellato.
Oh, no, I saw about Green Lantern.
Yeah, Green Lantern, not Flash.
Yeah, Green Lantern.
Yeah,
I thought Green
honestly don't know why he did that for. The only thing that he kept there for a while was having Lantern Corps, which he sucked at that job.
Yep, and made Guy got a Red Lantern as the undercover agent, but that didn't last long.
Yeah,
Here's the thing. That was a really smart decision for the Red Lantern book because a lot better.
But wasn't it Hal Jordan's idea for Guy Gardner to be an undercover agent?
Yeah, the book itself got a lot better once Guy Gardner was added to the book. It actually really improved. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I noticed that the moment Robert Venditti got in there, he killed the Blue Lantern Corps. He tried a retcon the embodiments, the emotional embodiments. Let's see. He did some more stuff that he wanted to put his name on it. And he's a great writer, but I just don't like how he tried to retcon everything Jeff Johns worked so hard for out of existence.
That, in my opinion, was a mistake. Jeff Johns Green Lantern was one of the best runs at in all of DC comics. Like,
he's doing it now. He's got to put everything back together because they're doing the Blue Lantern Corps again. They're going to rebuild it and putting back the embodiments. We're getting all this back together.
Yep, and the moment that Godhead, thank God, this Sinestro, anyways, that fight with Sinestro was awesome again. How Jordan was Super Saiyan, power over 1,000%, power to Jordan, stop this at once, power over 10,000%, it's over 9,000, kaboom! That was awesome.
I've been enjoying a lot of the older DC Comics reads. I've been finally got done with reading JSA, Justice Be Done. I need to start on some JSA books. I need to get started in. I got with Volume 2. Then I'm going to get started on Green Lanterns. Then I'm going to finish Hellblazer. And then I got to order Flash Volume 2.
Speaking of Hellblazer, I think a new Hellblazer came out.
Oh, a new issue?
I think so. I didn't get to read it, but I saw my review of a Comfort Line, and I had to agree on this one. I'm going to finish this video.
Actually, I'm on 4chan right now, and if people are debating whether or not that if Riri Williams is a bland character.
I like okay, no.
I find it funny how the moment I was talking about Riri Williams, you just magically showed back up again.
Yep.
No, I'm just literally fucking listening. If people think that, I'm like, I'll just say this: if you honestly, truly think that, then you don't get what Iron Man truly is, because this is the same thing happened to Rhodey.
Wait, does Rhodey have a niece?
Yes,
yeah.
He does. He does, but she really was not really relevancy to the story overall. I mean,
sucks.
That sucks, but that is the hardcore fact. Another thing I'll say is, this is what I have to say, and this is the truth. When Rhodey was Iron Man, it was just a bland, either good or not. If you try to deny that, then you're a hypocrite. Because Rhodey's stories, yeah, there were some good ones, but there were some
bad ones.
Not bad. Like, there was not a bad issue. Same with Riri. It's just, I feel like a lot of times, I honestly kind of scratch my head a lot of times where people are coming from, because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about half the time. These are the people who just read the new status quo and never read comic books in their daily.
And they freak out over changes.
Yes. And they never research their history of the character, because this has happened twice now.
First time was Rhodey.
First time was Rhodey, and then was fucking her now. Then Riri.
Now it's Riri.
Yeah. She is a character where she reminds me where the Rhodey issues began. And the Rhodey issues are basically nothing more than just either good. Yeah. He was just when Rhodey started as Iron Man, they were either meh, that was an alright issue, or that was a good issue. I will admit, but that's just it. And that's why I'm like, you know what? I take back what I said, a few things about Riri, because she reminds me of James Rhodes.
I think that moment of Silk as well. When Silk started,
no, Silk is a little different. But we'll talk about her another time. But I mean, like, okay. But the problem is this is what really, and I mean really needs to be said, is she is not really relevancy, like, to the point where she's like, oh my god, she's a big time character. They're trying to make her to be her own character before she gets her own solo book, because that's what they did to Tony Stark. And plus, it's predetermined now we will get Tony Stark as Iron Man
after Marvel Legacy.
Yeah, after Marvel Legacy. So, and I'm like, so there's no need to be angered, because Tony's coming back. But to end it off this subject, I kind of feel like people don't get Riri, and people don't get the Iron Man mythos. And I think she needs, like, what she really needs is to interact more characters so she can be a big time character. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. And
she sure does.
She's all alone, and she's like, it's cool to read her solo wise, but she barely interacts with the Marvel universe. She barely only knows so many people.
She barely anything to do. That's a problem.
No, you're wrong in there.
Well, here's the books I can think of. She's appeared on the Wolverine. She's appeared in Moon Girl, Devil, Dinosaur.
That was awesome. I love that story.
Yeah. I think she also appeared in Unstoppable Wasp.
Ugh.
and that's it. That's all. That's the only books I can think of her own. Oh yeah, she also
You know,
appeared in Infamous Iron Man.
I'm about to show you guys something very sad about the. You guys seen Power? I know you guys seen Powerpuff Girls, right?
Yeah, I've seen the original series, and I know what the new.
No.
I've seen some of the
Are you
episodes,
guys
but
looking at this?
I haven't seen all of them.
This right now. This is one of the writers from the show. He basically wrote himself as one of Blossom. Every time he's in the show, he writes himself in, and he makes Blossom fall in love with him. And he's one of the writers.
What?
He literally self-inserted himself into the show as Blossom's love interest.
That sounds really stupid.
Hey, you have fucking Sonic people wanting to get married to Sonic characters. So that ain't fucking. That's how reality works on these fucking idiotic people.
Oh no, there was a guy who wanted to marry his Twilight Sparkle plushie doll.
What?
Yeah, and plus
Yeah.
he's not
No,
the
that was
first
the real
writer
thing.
I've ever heard of who tries to insert himself into stories. Clive Cussler does that all the time for his Dirk Pitt novels.
I know Bendis. I know he did it in some of his Open Spider-Man books.
And
No,
what's her
they're
name?
not. When did he do
What's her
that, Tevya?
Oh no, Bendis actually been in a
And-
few of his comics before. He actually
Yep.
been in.
That's true.
Like there was the one issue in the New Avengers, they were looking for a nanny for Danielle, and Bendis was one of the people.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, he
Okay.
self-inserted himself. Like the woman of the I don't know her name who does America Chavez. For the last
She
8
self-inserted.
issues, she basically self-inserted her everywhere, every time. In
Of
every
course.
issue, she's been self-inserted somehow.
I hate that when that happens. Like if it
And
then
speaking of characters who books we don't really like very much, Mosaic finally ended this week.
thank God I read that issue and I am happy it ended. Thank
It sounds like a
Yeah.
boring, bland character.
it was boring. Holy shit! It should have bullshit.
I mean,
Okay.
storylines I don't think that that actually never resolved. Like the whole thing with his girlfriend and his publicist, that went nowhere after
his father plot line that
we
went
heard it
nowhere.
together. Basically, if you read the issue, it's implied that those two had lesbian sex.
Yep.
Okay. I'll just say this. I mean, like, for me, I'll just say this. I mean, like, about Riri and all that stuff. Doctor Doom. I like the issue with Doctor Doom and the
Same.
whole, her interacting with him, with the whole interaction with the two of them. That was a pretty good issue. But the problem is, this though, in a nutshell, is when are we gonna see
The maker.
not the maker? Fucking hell! Well, why would we do with a maker, Tevya?
But he's in Infamous Iron Man, so he's pretty relevant.
Great issue.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about fucking Iron Man. And,
Jimmy Hudson?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the X-Men Blue.
Yeah, Jimmy Hudson's now there, and the X-Men, like I was, because I know you made a comment on one of Tavia's posts about, the original X-Men remember the Ultimate Universe, and I said that is important
Yep,
because
that was me.
how do you know about an alternate universe you've never been to?
Yeah, because they've been there and they've literally and that's it.
Why that single one wiped out everything about the opening unit? How do they remember you made that shit?
Because they're the only ones that fucking know the shit in plus plot convenience.
No, see,
Well,
wait,
My
who's writing
personal
X-Men
guess
Blue?
is that
Wait, who's writing it to begin with?
Colin Bunn, I think. Hang on, I'll check.
I mean, like, I don't read X-Men anymore. I kind of burned out of X-Men personally. I think personally X-Men has told.
I'm at a loss.
Yeah, I'm
but,
lost too.
Oh, you can go,
but
Edgar.
for me, I'll just say this: who cares about the Ultimate Universe? I don't know why they're bringing it up from the very beginning. I know you care because you like that universe, but here's the thing: I don't now. You want to know why, Tevya? I'll tell you why.
Why?
That universe died a long time ago, and anyone tries to defend it, tries to hold it like, gee, okay, if that was the case, that was the case. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much.
Miles was the only thing that was keeping the Ultimate Universe alive.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was the
yeah,
only
yeah.
thing
By the way,
that was keeping.
All right.
Miles, it was gone.
Colin Bunn.
Hickman was
Alan
pretty good.
Bunn. He's the one who writes the book. My only guess is the reason why they're members because Colin Bunn must have got a note from Bendis saying, yeah, they've been to the Ultimate Universe. Reference him in the book. The only reason why I think Bendis would do that is because he's like one of the big names at Marvel, and probably Bunn is not that big of a name as, let's say, Brian Michael Bendis.
And Swat.
Or Joe Quesada. No, that man is more infamous than all those guys combined.
Yep. And speaking of opening,
which makes me wonder. Encountered Miles in 616.
I'm still wondering how we're gonna. I'm still wondering how Bendis plans to pull this Spider-Man 2 off. I can't wait for that. I really want to see how he breaks Constance.
I'm not King Taskmaster. He's the main villain in Spider-Man 2.
Well, because he got to bring up the plot about the other Miles Morales. That's why I said I can't wait to see what he pulls out of his ass for this one.
Knowing Bendis, I can't believe he just screwed this up because Spider-Man 1 worked because it might get Ultimate Universe. Now it's going to make it a story more complicated than Spider-Man story right now.
But here's the thing. Like I said, Bendis doesn't have the editor, and if you guys actually go back, and I noticed this because I actually did it. If you go back to a lot of his runs, even in the early 2000s, he leaves plots open and he doesn't close them. He expects somebody else to finish.
There was a part open that went up over Spider-Man, like the whole Beetle capturing Venom.
Yeah, he does a lot of things in his own stories that doesn't make any sense. Like how he killed off Wasp but brought her back later.
Yep, and also again the open Spider-Man line when the Beetle captured Open Venom, aka Eddie Brock, that never got resolved because Open got blown up. But it's very more quick than how the symbiote get to the other person.
Actually, I can understand Secret Wars.
It was never explained exactly how the symbiote was removed from Eddie Brock. All is known about that story is that Beta was hired by Doctor Doom to bring Venom to Latveria for some reason. It went no place. Maybe it could have resolved Fantastic Four, but nope.
Like I said, Bendis opens plot points, but he never finishes it. Like Age of Ultron, that was one of the biggest plot points ever to be dropped. He never actually fixed it. He broke the time and space, and then he never fixed it. He didn't bring it up.
Was brought up in Black.
One at a time.
You know how unless you were the Space Secretary shattered?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Space Secretary.
That was finally brought up in an issue. If you read Black Vortex, Beast is actually the first person to see what happened to the timeline.
I bet the Ultimates were the one who figured it out.
Yeah, Al Ewing was doing that, and then they basically, and everybody else started going off with Al Ewing, because he's basically been closing a lot of plot points.
He been trying to fix everything, but Bendis keeps screwing over then to put the Civil War 2 bullshit.
I don't think that was something it was the whole thing of turning Galactus from the Divine. That was something he probably came up with himself.
No, Al Ewing did that. It was the part about Eternity. It was the whole plot about what was going on with Eternity, and the fact that apparently this is the first time the multiverse was destroyed. This is the seventh time. This is actually the 8th multiverse now.
8th multiverse? Why did the other son multiverse? Did they get blown up?
No, it's like saying every universe dies, but even the multiverse dies. But the multiverse is also reborn. There's this person called the Covenant or something in the Ultimate line. Basically, and the Never Queen. She said from Dan Slott's, Al Ewing brought the Never Queen in, and she said this is the first time that.
Yeah, I was surprised to see her.
I thought I saw her. She was Silver Surfer.
Yeah, no, Al Ewing brought her in. She's another high tier cosmic entity because she's basically everything that could be, or it could or never could be.
From my memory, if I'm mentioning right, both Attorney and her are both lovers.
Actually,
when she stopped appearing in Silver Surfer, at least Slott managed to not leave any loose threads with her hanging.
I agree. Yeah. The Silver Surfer one, the best thing that's what I like that I could tolerate. That then pissed me off.
I could praise Al Ewing because he's also trying to make sense of what was going on in Jonathan Hickman's run of everything since Secret Wars. Like, why was all this happening? Turns out this is the first time the multiverse has died. Yeah, it's just basically a cycle.
Yep.
In fact, the Living Tribunal. Oh, Tavy, you should actually see this. The Living Tribunal is dead again.
Yep. Yeah, I had to like that and said like, what the fuck? Like, then you don't feel like I was pissed. Like,
wait, I was wondering, Order and Chaos is not stronger than the Living Tribunal, but then again, their Order was being Master Order was being controlled by someone else.
what in Chaos are complete psychopaths? They gone off the rails to the point of
No, they're being controlled.
Who's controlling them? The in-betweener?
No. Well, they ate Chaos ate the in-betweener to gain his power. Then Order ate Chaos, and then they became something called Full Goal. And now they were basically being controlled by another entity that was it's basically picturing Necron or Akamo Bushi from Chaos Wars. Basically, somebody who is basically the darkness, but he's pissed off that creation happened.
Oh, he's one of those type of entities, like the dog that was on Giant Chicago.
If you want to think of one type of that no one has bothered to touch in the last,
what is that?
What's that?
Thanos, because he's still a plot thread that's somebody should be besides the Guardians of the Galaxy. People should really be focusing.
Cyclops' death from both Secret War and Death of X.
Looking up Emma Frost who was she talking to? They never brought that up either in the Hellfire Club.
Yeah. That made no sense.
Yeah.
That did Ultimate all over again.
She said, because I suspect it could have been her sister because Emma Frost does have a sister, but she says, my mother. But when she said that could not be her sister because her sisters all have their same mother.
Yeah, the only person that could have been is Selena. That's the only one other person.
Selena Kyle?
No, Selena.
Not Selena Kyle. Selene, the Black Queen. As far as I know about her, the last time I saw her was when Brian Wood did his run for X-Men. You know, when they had that all-female team?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I never read that.
Because apparently
it's a really good run. I highly recommend it to you.
No, it didn't.
It consists of people like Psylocke, Storm, Rogue, Kitty Pryde.
They gave Psylocke pants.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, which that made no sense at all. Giving Psylocke pants.
After
she's gone legless for years.
She's about to go back to being legless, just like Elektra went.
Yeah. Well, Elektra, she's still sleeveless.
Actually, I wonder, was she one of the people who got canceled as well?
Yeah, I don't know.
That possibly that her title might be canceled.
I know Silk got canceled.
Yeah, I know Silk got canceled, but in the case of Elektra, I don't really get why they're canceling the book. They just brought this book back after 2 years.
And then that got canceled for bullshit reasons.
Star-Lord, the editor from we told this from Edgar also brought this up Friday. I said Star-Lord got screwed over. Even the editor got pissed off, and he had to tell people on Tumblr and Twitter that their book was not a miniseries. It was an ongoing, and it got canceled because Marvel failed to publicize to advertise the book even existed.
What
I think the book got maybe a couple advertisements in Guardians of the Galaxy. That's it.
Yeah, like it wasn't really like a whole like if Marvel had 30-something books going on. I'm saying
50, a lot of track.
They had a lot of books going on, and you at a certain point you can't advertise every single book.
And I change the Marvel book again, short book, and get him off of main Spider-Man. That's just me.
A lot of their books are $4 to $5 a piece. Nobody's gonna buy that for none of your books.
Oh yeah, the price increase. I completely forgot about that bullshit. Yeah, that
one Dance Fly issue that was basically $10.
$10. Like what the fuck?
You mean issue 25?
Yep.
God, dude, no, it was $10. The thing is, dude, I have that issue, and it's a thick fucking book.
Is it a trade? Is it trade?
No. Like, you know a magazine?
Yeah.
It's like that.
What type of magazine? Because a trade is the size of a magazine.
Okay. A magazine. You know, like
I know what you're talking about.
I saw him on Friday at MegCon Orlando.
Like this?
Oh my gosh. Yes. I saw Slot at MegaCon.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yes. This guy has got an inflated ego so much so he got a whole area to himself, and you have to be a freaking VIP to get an autograph from him.
Which is ridiculous in my opinion.
What?
Because, oh no, that's actually true because Dan Slott, if you look at, like I said, go on Twitter. I follow this man, so I know what's going on. This man gets pissed off if you even try to tell him a little bit of criticism. He basically goes off on you because he doesn't want anybody. He doesn't want anybody to criticize his Spider-Man run. Period.
I keep wondering though, has anybody shown him my rant video about what me ranting about his run Amazing Spider-Man?
That's just what he doesn't care.
Didn't.
He doesn't care. He doesn't look up these videos or nothing. You try to say anything, he will either get mad, talk off to you. He will actually try to get it. He will actually put it out in the open so everybody else can see. Like he does one of those things where he tries to get everybody on Twitter to see what's going on his Twitter feed instead of just handling it in private.
Yeah, I get maybe someone like Stan Lee having an area like this, but not for a VIP type of thing. But Slott does not deserve a VIP area for himself.
I agree.
Well, that's like giving to the comic book community outside of Spider-Man.
Well, he gave
a
great run for She-Hulk.
Yeah, but have you
it was a
done
whole
anything
VIP
that...
area. It's called, it's under a sign at MegaCon. It's called Signing. I'm like, where is this? And it's behind where they had Joey Palmion and Amanda Connor, all of curtains. His behind that.
And it was bigger than theirs?
Yep.
Yeah, it was bigger than theirs. It's one of those, like, you know how, like, if you go to a con and celebrities have, like, these, like, long, like, line, kind of like a maze type of thing?
Yeah, and I'm saying, what did Slott give to the comic book industry? Like, you have to be somebody like Johns or Bendis. You have to actually contribute a lot. Like, did you reinvent the X-Men? Did you reinvent the Justice League? Did you reinvent any of these characters?
Did he reinvent Superman? Did he reinvent Batman? Or
did he win War after Best Writer of the Year award? Which I don't know if he actually even won one.
I don't think he ever won that award.
The only books I could think of he's ever done over the years, aside from Amazing Spider-Man and Superior Spider-Man, he's done
Silver Surfer, She-Hulk.
The first great Avengers book that came out in 2004. Let's see, what else they do?
I know you got Silver Surfer. That one's good.
Currently. But as far as I can tell for that, Tivia, I had checked, the book is not ending anytime soon.
That's good news. At least Silver Surfer don't book entirely for him. Spider-Man not so much.
The book is good.
I don't call that Silver Surfer.
I enjoy.
Same. I enjoy it too.
I don't enjoy it. I don't call that Silver Surfer. That you misinterpreted. I preferred it to be Doctor Who ripoff.
Oh yeah, wait. You actually got the Doctor Who vibes as well, Edgar?
Dude, it's not even the vibe. It's hardcore Doctor Who, and just replace it.
It felt like it.
Oh yeah, it did feel like Doctor Who.
He doesn't have a companion.
That's not Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer never had a companion, and if it is, it's one fucking broad. That was the Hero of Galactus one time.
Nova.
Oh
yeah. You mean,
Nova.
Frankie Ray, who was Nova.
Yeah, her.
Yeah.
Who died apparently.
Yeah.
If you want to know, Edgar, in the last issue that came out, it looks like Dawn is going to stay on Earth. She's not going to travel Silver Surfer anymore.
God
okay,
damn
cool.
it.
He'll just get another assistant. I'm like, look, I know Dan.
I get the reason why in story they actually do this, because in story she just became an aunt and her father died.
Yeah, I read that and I was depressed because I recently got the family recently, and when I read that hit me hard.
Look, I'm glad that Dan made Surfer a little bit different, but I'll just say this: Dan does not deserve to be like you gotta have a VIP. If I was Bendis, I would say, fuck yes, he deserves it.
Or Stan Lee, he deserves it too, but
Stan
not Dan Slott.
Tommy did it too.
It's a list of famous people: Bendis, Johns, Slott, Dan Jurgens, George Perez, Marv Wolfman, people like them. They all deserve. Yes. People who literally redefine the genre.
When I met Peter David at Tampa Comic Con, I think it was 2 years,
2015.
Peter, he booth.
Yep.
It was just a simple booth.
Yeah. Here's when you go to the cons, like you go like a table, that long table connects.
Yeah. Get the other ladies.
Yeah.
He had one of those. Neil Adams has slightly bigger area. When I saw him at Tampa Comic Con, he had a bigger booth. His area was about the size of what you would see, whatever the comic stores they sell their books.
Yep.
Him having a thing that size because it's Neil Adams. Plot did not need a VIP. I was so upset with that.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So how much money was he also expecting people to pay for his autograph? Because I know he's expecting to come up with some change.
No idea. I didn't ask, but you had to be a VIP to get into area.
Oh, if I
saw
got
him.
to VIP,
I didn't
if I got to the VIP of his area, I would ask him all kinds of shit just to piss him off.
Also, here's the thing about
I would start some shit. I would say,
pictures you've seen of him, he's usually clean shaven.
Yeah.
Now.
Better days. I can just say this now. He's seen better days.
Yeah.
Yeah, his beard has got gray in it.
Yeah.
but I'll just say this. I mean, like, Dan doesn't look. He's a good writer. I will give it that. He understands Spider-Man to the degree. And I mean to the degree. And Tevye, don't say anything because if he did not renew your vows, you wouldn't be saying anything.
Damn it! Oh, don't know.
So he does understand Peter Parker as a character. The guy but here's the thing. The guy has a fat ego. That's just it. That's the truth. That's the hardcore thing. And look, I know a lot of people don't like the new Spider-Man run because it takes inspirations on the Iron Man mythos and all that stuff.
Not just Iron Man, but Batman too.
No, they don't. He doesn't look. That was in kind of like a one. Actually, come to think of it, they've been trying to do that, Tevye, for many decades. So.
Yeah.
Huh. What's been doing for many decades?
Trying to make Spider-Man more techy and all that crap.
More than Batman maybe.
Okay.
Or more Iron Man.
There is one thing that I kind of agreed that this was a dumb idea to do, and this is something Slott did at the start of the previous film, Amazing Spider-Man, making Black Cat into a crime boss.
Yeah, that pissed me off. What
dumb
the
idea. Yeah, and this.
Oh, you mean
what do you mean? The whole
Black
the whole
Cat
part
into go.
I'm lost now. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Black Cat, basically.
Yeah, Black Cat. How he became during his Superior Superior Spider-Man run, he stopped Black Cat, put her in jail. Then she became got pissed off, became a crime.
Oh yeah, that will be resolved eventually. That was kind of like their response towards DC's making Black Cat more like a
Catwoman.
Yeah, she's basically they retcon her dad into being actually, yeah, because I know he got the name The Lion from an actual mob boss from New York.
Yeah, exactly. So that was nothing more than Marvel's response to that. So you can actually hate DC for doing it because they started it, and Black Cat's just nothing more than a ripoff of Catwoman. So
to an extent,
Catwoman
doesn't have a power.
Black Cat is ripoff of Catwoman. It's reverse, and her being a crime boss not only lasted for a year, and then after the writer left the Catwoman book, she went back to being a thief.
Yeah, that didn't last that long.
That is true. But here's the thing: when it comes to Marvel, they love doing shit like this sometimes. Respond to their rivalry and say, "Hey, we can do it better than you guys." And the way they're going, it's doing some development on her. But I'm not. I don't like it. I wish we could. I wish it wasn't the case. But that really, really, all that depends on the story purposes. Is it good? Is it not to you, as the reader? I think it was from the start, when it was beginning to go, I was okay with it. Now I'm hoping that day happens where we see Peter pretty much say, okay, enough's enough. Are you really that angry that I hit you or some reason that I don't remember and I was someone else back in that time frame? Are you really that butthurt? And it put her on her face on that. And that's what I think that needs to happen. If it's with Lancelot, without him. And
Funny
that's
thing about that.
no,
Happened.
No, it didn't happen.
It's Conway.
No, it didn't happen, Tevya. Because if it was, we wouldn't be here right now talking about it.
Yeah, and the one thing that the Silk book did improve upon, actually two things. Silk, a much more likable character than she was when she was Amazing Spider-Man.
I agree.
And yet you
Goblin Nation storyline that Slott did not resolve at the end of the Superior Spider-Man book.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
but I'll just say this, Tevya, you did not believe me at first. And I told you, give the character timing. Give the character some credit. This is how she is. Now, when Dan wrote her, she has a little spice in her. She was a little feisty and a little bit, let's just say, stupid. Yeah, you could say that. You can stupid idiot. With the other writer, she made it was a lot more vulnerable side. And, yeah, I only hope we only see her again in one book or another. I mean, I really hope so. But besides all that, I'm glad that
she's been since I think since the whole thing with Electro, since the first arc of Amazing Spider-Man, she's been hopping around books like crazy. Silk. After they resolved that storyline in Silk, she moved over past to work Hellcat, Spider-Man, the Miles Morales book. It's like for too long.
Yeah.
So they have no idea where to put her.
The only thing I'm hoping is they don't kill her off. That's the thing. That'll be a waste.
They're not. I highly doubt they can do that for a few reasons. Long time stay at Marvel Universe, and she's gotten development over the years, and two, respect for creations of Danny O'Neill.
That's true.
Even though Denny did kill off one of his creations during his run, he killed off Obadiah Stane.
Yep.
But anyway, I'll just say this: Dan doesn't deserve any. Dan is that dude where he does not deserve that VIP pass. Did you see Bendis?
Nope.
Bendis was not at this con. The biggest name aside from Slott that was there was Jimmy Palmy and Amanda Connor. Tom King was there. Graphing those two because I arrived late in the day. Scott had his line capped off. Where the line started. Greg Rucka. I got him to sign my Blackest Night trade. Who else I ran into? I also ran into Jodie Hoster.
Who?
Mother Panic. Jodie Hoster.
Oh yeah, that series. That's a
Mother Panic is pretty interesting. I actually spoken to her because in the series so far, the only characters in the Batman mythos she's encountered is Batman, Woman. Like I even suggested, could she fight any of the Batman villains because she's in Gotham City.
Yep.
But she's kind of hesitant at it because it's a character's first year. She's trying to do like a year one type story for Mother Panic.
She's trying to establish her own, but they don't care.
Even suggested to her, but the book itself, according to Jodie Hoster, is set in the current DC universe. It's not set in another universe.
So that would make Doom Patrol a part of the main universe too.
Yes.
I'll just say that.
I was gonna say I thought the Young Animal was set in the DC universe.
Yeah, it is. I suggest to her one particular Batman villain. Anybody have a problem with her? Have fight this villain.
Okay, you can go, Andrew.
I'll just say this, Nick. When you do talk to Dan, ask him has he seen your video or whatever. I'd love to hear this.
Yeah, if I can, because I think he'll did it at this con. He'll probably get his own VIP area again.
Of course.
My Mighty Avengers trade for him to sign,
Mhm.
signed at Tampa Comic Con by the artist, because he's one of the writers of the book.
Yeah.
I want the people to sign this book is just Slot and Crystal's Gage.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
And
Can someone turn down that noise? I can barely hear Nick.
Not me.
No, I know it's not you.
Oh, hang on a second.
Okay. But anyway, besides all that shit, I mean, like, I'm kind of shocked that he's that kind of like, oh, I gotta have my VIP shit and all the hunky doors. That's something I'm like very surprised.
Oh,
I mean,
I
like,
actually met the artist Beth of Hawkman.
Yeah, but minus, like, I wanted to talk about this and also wanted to give off everyone's thoughts on this. What's everyone's thoughts on Venom issue
150.
150? Yes.
Oh dear God, where do I begin?
What's the problem, Tevye?
I thought it was there were three Eddie Brock stories and one story for Flash. My biggest problem with the book is the price tag, $6.
Yeah, that's
But dude, it's the reason why it's the big number, pretty much. It's the big,
Marvel to charge $5 for this because
yeah, I know
this
that.
is something Marvel would do for this big number. They charge $5 for it, not $6.
Yeah, but it's Venom, guys. It's Venom. I don't know if you guys realize it's the big boy himself. Venom is that dude.
And in the book, they do have all the covers from the previous Venom books, like every single Venom series in the 90s, the first and second volume of Venom, nice series, are all counted. The first story picks up right where the previous issue left off, with him just swinging around, and he Scorpion, which I don't remember if before Scorpion, not that I could think of.
Well, I thought I saw Scorpion was finally made a reprise, but then that fight ended. And then now it's going back to Eddie for some reason.
My costume made this book for some reason. I have no idea why. Oh, I should talk about. Question I think everybody's been asking since issue 1. How the heck did Flash Thompson lose his symbiote?
Well, Devon got an answer to it. Is an answer I'm not happy.
So Robbie Thompson explained. Apparently, the story picks up, like, I say, about a couple of months after
Venom Space Knight.
Yeah, the final issue. They're just doing some cry fighting. The symbiote acts really weird for some reason. Probably leaves Flash Thompson.
Thanks to stupid
for some reason. Not
thanks to stupid guy with the mech suit dude.
Yeah, mech suit dude. And he just goes off, and Flash is looking for it, and the story ends. He never finds it, and the story ends right where issue 1 starts.
And Mania can't find the items. Makes no sense. Because Mania had the suit. What the hell?
And Mania,
by the way, the story that breaks.
As far as I can tell, she's I remember that series. As far as I can tell, Mania still has her symbiote, but my cost is going to explore what's going to go on with her, if she's going to work with Eddie Brock or not. I have no idea.
Why?
Why, Tevye? Plot convenience, Tevye. And you need to know that. Well, gee, buddy, it's good or bad. And, you could say that all that shit. Hell, I could say that on your shitty Superman book. And what are your vows?
Wait, what's so bad about Superman?
We're talking about that's me and his thing.
That me and him.
Okay.
It's a long story.
Okay. I have no idea what's going on then.
I mean, like, but besides all that shit, the fact is, this is how it needed to go. And here's the one thing. I'm actually kind of like defending this book, and I'm actually kind of glad we got the answer of it. it made sense. The symbiote didn't like what Flash is fucking doing, and it fucking ran. Dude, the symbiote has a fucking mind of its own. It's not like fucking Maniac.
I know what you're saying. I think I don't believe me, but
then
Flash and Symbiote were inseparable. They were friends.
the symbiote flip flops, tell you. You know better than that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You guys can see who wrote the last story in Venom 150.
Oh yeah. We'll talk about that soon. But I mean, like,
yeah, the last story was written by David Michelini, one of the Venom co-creators.
Yeah, definitely. But I'll just say this: Venom is a symbiote. The character of symbiote loves doing some fucking crazy shit, and this doesn't really surprise me because hell, it's already acting up with fucking with Eddie when Eddie Brock was fucking trying to control it, trying to be that, and it's like it's your typical Eddie Brock storyline direction. I'm like, I was kind of disappointed on that because I'm like, I've seen this before a bajillion damn times, and it's still we're at
and as far as I can tell, when Eddie showed up in issue 5 in a prison guard because he didn't go back to jail at the end of the Carnage series. He wasn't arrested. I don't know why
I mean, like, hell, some people say the guy who was in Thor. Sorry. All right. You know the guy who was wearing the symbiote for 5 issues?
Reed Price.
Yeah. He basically, they said, a couple of friends of mine said that they could save him for a future villain storyline for Eddie Brock to face.
Honestly, I'm not going to be surprised about that because
but here's the thing. But here's the thing about that too. I wouldn't be surprised he becomes the new Toxin as well.
But Toxin was destroyed in Carnage, wasn't it?
No,
so was the symbiote.
No, Toxin was not destroyed. The symbiote got transferred to a teenage girl.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, didn't Flash have that teenage girl as the symbiote? What happened to her?
No. That's Mania. That's Mania. It is a different teenage girl.
Yeah, I'm talking about this in the last issue of Carnage.
Conway got it.
Yeah.
Perkins on the artwork.
No, I'm saying
which according to Mike Perkins, I actually spoke to him about this. Even he thought it was bizarre that they were giving series.
I'll just say this. I mean, like, for Maniac, it's a little different. It's a little different with Maniac's symbiote than Eddie Brock's, because Maniac's it's a clone of the symbiote of the symbiote.
The Venom symbiote.
The original Venom symbiote. But it has no mind, so therefore she's totally in control with the symbiote. It's like putting a T-shirt on. That's something. That's something that happened. But so I wouldn't be worried about her. I could see her coming back in the Venom event that's coming up.
Venomverse, that's happening with X-23. She's gonna be in that book. I read some previews.
It really? How was it?
It looks like X-23 gonna have the Venom symbiote. Well, a different Venom symbiote. I don't know. The preview I read, it's very weird.
No, can you do it? I need to see this. I need to see this shit.
I can find it. Hang on.
All right. I mean, I'm actually kind of interested in seeing this shit. I mean, like that's something I'm like, I wonder, because this reminds me that Venom event of Spider-Man Webs of Shadows.
Yeah. What about Web of Shadows?
Yeah. So
I think didn't Peter David write that game?
I don't know, man.
No. Peter David with the Edge of Time.
Web of Shadows. Let's look at the writer. I have that game, by the way.
Yeah. This is Bleeding Cool.
Okay.
Well, I know Bleeding Cool with the guy's website. I get that, but Bleeding Cool does do some pretty good previews for upcoming stories.
I don't know who did the story. I don't know where's the plot. It never says who's the writer.
Yeah. I know Peter David did Edge of Time.
possibly cool.
Alright.
I know. I don't trust them either, but they don't want to let something down that they do what they have with the artwork like for Venomverse with parts of it.
They give you the previews.
Yeah, they produce, so it's better than nothing. Let's see.
The articles are bullcrap.
Yeah, they all good, all bullshit. I agree that in a sense.
But anyway.
I still need to link to it. Like,
Alright, I'll look into it later. But anywho, but besides all that stuff, I did like the issue overall because it had that feel of Venom that I always liked a lot in the 90s. So I'm like, I wanted to know what were your guys' thoughts on this. Like, I know you were unhappy, which I'm like, dude, why are you so unhappy all the time, man? Every something.
Hit it. While I was happy to see Eddie Brock get the symbiote back, the guy didn't agree price. I think I know. Homie, crazy cards. I kind of like 5 times an Agent Venom.
Yeah, but yeah, you were jizzing all over yourself over fucking with Eddie Brock and just get it.
I both get it. I both Flash and Eddie.
Yeah, man, I get that, but it's like again, I mean, like contradiction of the anal.
But the obvious is Marvel gonna do Flash now because he doesn't have the. What is he gonna do now?
Good question.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We'll probably see him in the Venom event if we can, if he ever gets a symbiote again, a part of it. So I mean, like that will be fucking.
You know what symbiote he probably could get?
What?
One of the spin-off symbiotes. You know, the other ones that Eddie was trying to kill off and toward the.
Weren't they killed off then Deadpool vs. Carnage? I thought they all died.
No, not that one. People like one was like Scream. They were like spin-off symbiotes.
They're in the 90s.
Yeah,
and they got killed off.
They are still around.
Some of them are still alive.
Don't think they're all dead.
Not all of them were.
Oh.
Yeah, I know that Eddie killed 2 of them.
I know Deadpool killed someone too, next to Carnage.
Yeah, I know Carnage killed an agency that showed up in Carnage USA.
Yep, they died. There are symbiotes left. There's like 3
people and a
symbiotes. Yep, there are 2 symbiotes left now. There's only Venom symbiote, Carnage symbiote, Toxin symbiote, and that's gone. Next to Carnage, and that's it.
Toxin is actually officially 3 symbiotes still around.
Oh. Yeah,
no, Toxin do nothing with. The thing what Toxin is to explain how the original host lost, how he was why he was separate from the symbiote in the first place.
Yeah, you went over the cop.
Yeah, and I was kind of like hoping he would be kind of like a lethal. Like here's another thing. I don't know why Eddie Brock dropped the Toxin symbiote. I mean, like that's the strongest symbiote ever. But I mean, like, damn, shit. And also another thing. I mean, like this is something that's kind of odd. When Bendis did the Venom storyline, and pretty much
playing symbiotes.
Yeah. And pretty much after that, basically the symbiote was clean. It was good, and it was all that stuff. Now it's wreaking havoc. It's bothering fucking Eddie like it's a fucking hostage thing, and it's using Eddie as a vessel to just kill, inmain, and destroy. It kind of bit contradiction of the anus because I'm like, wait a minute. I thought the symbiote was good. The symbiotes were good. They were peaceful. I mean, what the fuck did they? Were there some bad feedback in there?
I'm guessing they didn't give him 150 and they completely realized his bullshit. The symbiote got corrupted again, and Flash watched the symbiote.
It could be anything, but Marvel is not known for using the retcon button as much as DC is known for using it.
Oh yeah, fuck continuity, praise creativity. Oh yeah.
I said that for DCU. DCU ended.
No.
It's all about. But they're still about continuity. They still have make great stories.
Yeah, I give
Yep.
DC credit, at least with their company when they do reboots. It kind of makes sense, sort of, and then to the
Marvel,
Flashpoint.
they do cut and retcon shit, but I don't know what the fuck they're doing on this whole like, oh, let's like I'm kind of like scratching my head on like a lot of times on what the fuck they're doing with
With Venom.
with Venom. With Venom, like no Watchmen, I'm fucking pissed. Like Watchmen, that's a different story. Watchmen, I'm pissed because Watchmen should never be a part of the DC universe.
That's
Not
what we're
even
talking about there. We should argue about the Venom.
That's it. No, I know. But I'm like, dude, I'm pissed off at DC because the creators are not involved. It's just they're just using someone else's creation just because their own fucking shitty ass universes.
Something that apparently, even though that the rights to the Watchmen belong to Evans, DC just doesn't care about that because it was published by DC. That means they own the rights to the character. And
That's true.
if it was Vertigo, do that. Published under regular DC, not under any imprint. To DC's perspective, they have every right to use the Watchmen.
Yes, and no.
Well, Alan Moore signed that contract, but DC also had a statement in it where if they still made any kind of they make comments or movies or something, they can still keep onto the license.
That's true. But he didn't. DC did offer Alan Moore to let's back. DC did offer
it's like what Fox is doing with the Fantastic Four.
Yep. Except the difference between Watchmen and
I'm like, no. I want, like, personally, I think the creators should go back. I think like they haven't used them at all, like these recent years.
Watchmen they used them before Watchmen events, and that entire series is garbage.
What, before Watchmen?
Yeah, like all the.
It's their origin, dude. It's their origin.
But it was unnecessary.
It was unnecessary, but dude, it was nothing more than they explained their fucking origin storytelling. I mean, dude.
Not all of them.
Dude, it was all. Dude, they show what they were doing during that time period. I mean, like.
Books for Watchmen, I've read some of them. All but one of them generally take place in the 60s.
Yep.
Take place in the 40s.
That's Minutemen. Minutemen, I think, were doing a good one that I recommend. That's the Dutch Manhattan.
I really don't give a fuck about Watchmen.
You know that one they saw in the opening scene, the opening titles for Watchmen, where you saw those two women who were in bed and they had that word "whores" right on top of the bed.
Yeah.
In the Minutemen comic.
Yep.
Lesbian. They actually did that to her in the comic. Her and her girlfriend.
Alright.
I guess they liked the movie so much they put that in the comic.
Here's the thing. Well, Watchmen now, I'm like, now I speak about it. I don't personally like what they fucking making them in, but I digress. And plus, they're doing all this shit with Watchmen, like, oh, this and that. They're doing all this stuff, making it where it's like canon towards the DC universe, or making it work. And all that crap.
The Watchmen are puppets for somebody else.
Yeah. Dr. Manhattan, that's the puppet. We know the puppeteer. Might get it Ottoman.
There's one theory rolling around that it might be Superboy Prime. Might be.
If it is Superboy Prime, that's gonna be a lot of interesting questions. But here's my theory. I have two theories. Option one is Ozymandias from Watchmen, or option two is Prefect Truva.
Well, I don't know. I think it's most likely going to be Ozzy.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah,
but I would
read
off the field. Why anybody off the field? Like, what can they do to stop to mess up his plans?
Good question. Why not take out Billy Leonard? Why not take him out?
I can understand what's his name from Multiplicity. He was killing all. He was taking away the Superman powers.
Yeah, Prodigy.
But Tim Drake, Mr. Mixie, I can understand that too. Doomsday is a real head scratcher.
Doomsday's a monster. You can't control him.
Yeah, but why? But Why take him off the board to begin with?
Remember at the end of the story when he showed up, he just was captured by these strange, unidentified men.
Yep.
Disappeared.
Actually,
And
You mean at the beginning? At the beginning of the story, he was already in a container, and he released him.
Yep. He escaped.
And then at the end of the story, he was captured. He was captured.
Yeah,
and,
it was by the same people. But the
why
thing was that
why hasn't Jorgens had Superman go like figure out like Doomsday? Why did he just disappear?
I'm guessing he's gonna deal with that probably later because he's on his family. His family kicked him first.
Right now,
Doomsday was secondary.
I know that Superman arc is supposed to be dealing with the aftermath of Superman Reborn.
Yep. And by the Revenge Squad.
This is really, really weird. For some reason, Suicide Squad is tying into that too, where at the end of the most recent issue, you have
General Zod.
And Cyborg Superman show up.
Yep.
Is Rob is he trying Action Comics?
Who?
Your connection
Then
went.
I can't. Yeah, like they're going in and out.
I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways,
You're good now.
Do you think Rob do sort of indirect cross?
Say it one more time because you're still chopping up.
Damn it.
Do you think that Rob Williams also is doing indirect crossover with Action Comics?
Oh yeah. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I don't know. I even though they're into a crossover, I think it's going to be more big and more self-contained because both titles, even if they're all crossing over, it's not really a crossover. It's more basically events are happening at the same time.
Almost every event except for Harley Quinn is happening.
Yeah, Harley Quinn is more.
Damn near.
Sorry.
It's never explicitly. It's never been specified when does Harley Quinn take place. We just know that it's somewhere.
It's all over the place. Harley Quinn one of the books. That's
I
fine.
bet you guys think it was weird when the issue opened with Harley Quinn and Rick Flag having sex.
That made me laugh. That was funny.
Actually, no, I have not read Suicide Squad. That was one of the series I've been meaning to ask you guys, should I get or not?
It's really good.
It's good, but since I know it does do the head scratches.
I mean, it explores concepts that it basically the current run Rob Williams is doing what people liked about the John Ostrander run.
What?
It has the feeling of the John Ostrander run.
I never read that series. I never read that one.
I don't know what is up with them.
Actually, is Supergirl good to buy for the trade?
I say so. I think so. You have to laugh at those Cyborg Superman put on with a father. And I liked it. It's actually a very good series.
Because that's besides that, the only ones I need is probably Batgirl. That's another one I'm debating if I should get it or not. I like Batgirl. Birds of Prey. I like Superwoman, but there's so much dialogue.
True. Superman doesn't have a lot of dialogue. That's I know it does have a good payoff.
The thing with Batgirl is that this is something I do agree with someone's opinion on this one. Batgirl is just too cutesy.
Yeah, I agree with you because I'm reading Batgirl right now, and I don't know. It doesn't feel like the Batgirl from Gail Simone's one. It feels like picking up Batgirl, like 70 Bland.
Isn't it the same people who revamped her costume?
Who's doing it? No, it's Hope Larson and Raphael Albuquerque wrote Winter in Time, The Governor,
Albuquerque,
and
I think just that one arc, and I think it's different artists now.
Oh.
But I reviewed that trade already, Tevya. I gave it I gave it 8.5 out of 10 trade.
Nice.
It's an okay story. It's just I like Batgirl and Birds of Prey better than that.
Same. I agree with you because I'm reading it right now, and I don't know. It seemed off. It's not a bad series. It's not like the other series was god awful when DCU crap. But it's not really that great. Like even though I like
the end of that arc.
Yeah, you there?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just
The end
say
of that
this.
first arc sets up.
I'll just say this. DC ruined Batgirl in my eyes. I'll never pick up another Batgirl book, even if it's good. I mean, how? Because let's just face it. I mean, they made her girly. That's first of all. Second off, they changed the costume. That's first of all, and that's second
That's
off.
second of all.
And third, the storylines suck and make no sense. So what the fuck she's doing? And it really makes no sense. Like, why she's doing all these kung fu fucking bullshit?
Okay, so
Why
I
she's
cannot take out a shower.
why she's like, yeah, mute your. Oh, hold on.
I got it.
All right,
You want to do that?
all right. You mute him.
Okay.
All right. You have.
Okay, go.
Okay. All right. All right. Besides all that shit, I mean, like, this is like the whole direction on Batgirl's end sucks. It really sucks. It doesn't matter if it's like, oh, it's a good book, it's a good run. I'm like, that doesn't get the excuse of the damage you have caused. You fire Gail Simone, or you got rid of her. You got rid of Gail Simone, and you pretty much made the character girly just because for more viewers. Hell, Marvel did a better job making fucking Spider-Woman not just girly, but also just like a balance of like
Be pregnant and have a daughter or son.
No, not before that. Before that, Tevya.
Oh, I didn't read the previous Spider-Woman. I heard parts of it.
I read it from head to toe, and I'm like, this is why I like the character a lot. This is why I think this is what DC should have done with Batgirl. Made it where it's like, it's for new readers, but also new direction. And if you want to give her a costume, fine. But don't make it where it's like, oh, it's just for cosplay and all that stuff.
Maybe you mean Batgirl and Spider-Gwen, but did it wrong.
No, don't compare it to fucking Spider-Gwen. That's fucking stupid. I mean, like, Tevya.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the costume, like the top part of the costume, it looks like a freaking jacket.
Yep.
And the bottom part of the costume, it doesn't look like spandex. It looks like a jacket and pants with a cable attached to it.
It's kind of more like Spoiler's costume than.
Yeah, it's more like Stephanie Brown's costume.
So no, Stephanie Brown had like a bit of like the New 52 type style with Batgirl. I mean, you know.
Yeah, which if you look at it, I think the reason why they made her purple is not because of Stephanie Brown.
Why?
My theory is it is tribute to late Yvonne Craig.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Except her costume looks nothing like her costume is from the 66 TV show and Barbara Gordon's modern day costume.
Who'd eat Colin?
But I'll just say this. This shit. I'm just saying it right now. They honestly ruined Batgirl. A lot of the characters in my eyes have ruined a bit. I'm like, this. It's just a lot of it is Stupidville. A lot of it doesn't make no sense whatsoever. And you're kind of like scratching your fucking head, like, dude, seriously, where the fuck are we going? Where are we doing? And literally, are we just wasting our fucking time with this shit? And you're kind of just literally sit there and just hoping it's going to be good or not. And you find out it's garbage.
Oh, Leonard and the Outlaws.
Yeah.
Leonard and the Outlaws is...
Did anybody notice during, toward the end of the first arc of Batgirl and the Birds of Prey where Black Canary kissed Batgirl on the cheek?
Yep.
The latest issue?
I'm like, okay, where the heck did that come from? Why in the world would she want to do that for?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. Don't care. We'll see how that goes whenever. But anyway,
I gotta read it.
What do you want to say, Emilio?
Speaking of DC, you know, we should get the largest contract because I've been done talking about that ever since we didn't get to it last week.
Go ahead and talk.
Okay, Deathstroke number. Wait.
19.
Nick, 19, yeah. Dusty number 19, the third part of the writer's contract, the penultimate issue to the entire crossover. But what with the on Teen Titan, New 51 got captured and then after he escaped, but sort of. But Deathstroke got his speedboat powers. And guess what happened? Guess. Give up. Basically, Deathstroke went on killing spree. And we the water try to stop him.
This is why I hate the.
No. He did more.
Tivia, you have saliva. You're showing your saliva in your mouth.
Damn it.
I'll just say this is why I don't like DC. I mean, like what you're telling me, like, yes, another reason why I hate DC.
There's more.
There don't need to be no more. I heard enough. I mean, like, personally, I'm like, you can go continue talking, but I just do not want, like, the more you explain it to me, the more I like, the more my anger just, like, shows.
Anyways.
I'll just say fuck DC.
I can understand it. Anyways,
Yeah, fuck Marvel.
Hey, at least Marvel's got some pair of balls.
Anyway, back to recap. After Deathstroke particularly tricked New 51, where Damian basically being the way he was, he basically scolded New 51 as being a complete idiot. And I have to agree with Damian this one. New 51 he was not acting smart. He was acting stupid. Especially because you're looking at Deathstroke as a hitman, killer, murderer, and etc. Anyway, but he pre-put the water where it made that he can't beat Deathstroke, so he gets the help from Jericho. And Jericho agrees to help, which, here's the thing. If my memory serves what I did in this continuity, I thought Jericho and pre-put the water don't know each other, but they know each other now. Huh.
As far as I know, Jericho and Pre-Flash and Wall.
Damn it,
let's see. Bleeding Cool just released their top 10 list for the month, or the top 10 Bleeding Cool bestsellers list, which is Detective Comics 957, Action Comics at number 2 for 980. Number 3, Captain America Steve Rogers, issue 17. Number 4, Justice League of America, issue 7. Number 5, X-Men Blue, issue 4.
I'm not thought about that.
6, Deathstroke 19. 7, Wonder Woman, issue 23. 8, Venom 150. 9, Black Panther, issue 14. And number 10 is 7 to Eternity, issue 6. Never heard of that series.
Never heard of it.
It's an Image book.
Yeah, I kind of figured that one.
Anyways, back to Deathstroke. Right, to wrap up Deathstroke in a nutshell, basically, Deathstroke finally after talking to his butler, I forget the butler's name. Deathstroke basically finally goes back in time to save his son Jericho, and they hug.
No, actually, he meets up with Grant.
Oh, Grant, my bad. I hate the name.
Grant's the one that died. Jericho's the one that can't talk.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Oops.
Even recognize certain people. But in the case of Grant, I know that's him because of his costume.
Yep.
He's the original Ravager.
Yep.
Ravager had been, aside from him, of course, Rose.
Rose at hospital.
She's been Ravager. Yeah, she's in a coma for some reason. I don't really remember why.
I'm guessing they worked on the Ravager series, but thank God. That series, how do Lambie on that series would have.
Yeah, but the Ravager series, I didn't think it was too bad, but it did have some interesting ideas for it. It's just that the thing abruptly ends at 12 issues, and the characters appear in it, with the exception of Caitlin Fairchild, Beast Boy. The rest disappear.
Yeah,
Superboy.
Tara got Deathstroke took Tara, and she was never seen until now. And well, I really didn't care. The Ravager just had too many plot holes, and it was just a bad series altogether.
Yeah, it made no sense. I read that series. I know.
Yeah.
God,
but the thing is, what happened with after the series ended, next time she showed up was in the last issue of Gail Simone's Batgirl run.
She
When,
did?
Which one? Caitlin Fairchild?
yes, that's when she showed up next.
Oh.
When did that happen? No,
Girl 34.
oh. Huh.
It
That
was
was a
Gail
weird
Simone's last issue, and called in a favor and called in almost every single female superhero in the DC universe or who are active at that point.
Wasn't that during Future's
Some
End? The
reason.
Future's End tie-in?
No, that happened before Future's End.
Oh.
Everybody except for Starfire and Wonder Woman.
I don't want to be with Thomas.
Interesting.
Okay. I'll probably wrap this up in about 5 minutes. I know. Sorry, it's sudden. I just have some things that I gotta do.
Okay.
So-
So, anyway, do I have a lighter content? It looks like the next issue could be Teen Titan Annual.
Matters. Last issue. That's a 4-part. It's,
Yeah.
like I said, it's gonna be a 4-part crossover.
Yep.
And after that,
And
we'll go back
And
to
it's going to include in the
whatever
Teen Titans annual, which I took a head count of the annuals for Teen Titans. This is the 9th annual overall.
which makes sense when you think about it, because the original annual was New 52, then it was DCU
You
without a
have the
failure.
Volume 2 annual. 3 had 2 annuals. The New 52 first volume had 3 annuals. The previous volume had 2 annuals. 9 annuals.
Yep.
The,
And one thing I
oh,
am intrigued about.
No, I say you can go.
One thing I am intrigued about the annual is that the story. It seems to me this story is more of a Deathstroke story than an actual Teen Titans story, which is weird.
But
That's how it's supposed to be.
I agree.
The
The story is the plot in it of Tempest and Aqualad.
That's true.
They're really developing that one.
Yep. Which I'm at the
oh, you mean as friends, or I hope they're not going the other route?
No, they're not doing that. Tempest is going to help out Aqualad figure out who he is.
Yeah, with the Black Mantis storyline.
Be right after this last contract.
Yeah, after Titan Annual, which I'm gonna be intrigued to after, because one thing I am seeing with the story is that even though it is a Secret Jewish contract, at the same time though, it's more of a Deathstroke story. And what I'm curious, how is Deathstroke going to have to save his son, or is his son just gonna die, and the timeline is gonna be intact?
Who knows? Dies because of what Hive did to him.
That's true. Hive would kill Grant, not the Titans.
Yeah, and the fact that Wally remembers New Teen Titans #2.
Yep.
New Teen Titans number 2. Who was writing that at the time?
More Wolfman.
Marv.
Wait, we're talking about all the way back then. I thought we were talking about what happened after Scott Liddell's Teen Titans.
Oh, that was Piper.
As far as I can tell, with him remembering that, there is a slight possibility that Teen Titans history, well, as far back as the Wolfman run, has been pretty much mostly restored.
Thank God, because when Scott Liddell team, that was awful. I still maintain that.
Yeah, and I pointed this out during my review of the last trade, the previous one, the one that Tony Bedard wrote. In the annual that Liddell wrote, came out, there was an editor's note about some Sister Blood was seen, the Ravengers. Took out the editor's note.
Yep. Which honestly, I'm not surprised about that, because when Ravager was the series that no one cared about. I care about it.
Wait, so that's mean now Cyborg was officially a Teen Titan again?
I hope so.
They have not said that, but I say it's mostly been restored. But the only reason why I think they made him a founding member because Jeff Johns is a big fan of Cyborg.
I know.
Look,
Jeff Johns. That's one of the main reasons why.
Look, I like Cyborg, but Cyborg wears a point getter with the Teen Titan, not for Justice League. It doesn't work for him.
He's a good supporting member, but there has not been a real big story involving Justice League with him.
His main series right now, I might agree with. It's the one series I don't care about that much. I just don't care about.
Yeah,
series.
the thing with his series is it's just pace, and it's like, is this arc going to end?
I don't know.
Like, we're still on the first arc.
Yeah,
and this
like
is like what, 15? I think it's like what, almost 18 issues in. We're still on the first story arc.
As I said, I wasn't paying attention to Cyborg to begin with, so I know what was going in that book.
I'm like,
I don't pay
now the
attention
previous
either.
volume, the one that David Walker started and because Walker left, that volume was good. I don't know where John Stampa is taking the character.
I don't know, and I don't really care that much because, as I said, Cyborg should be a tiny member, not.
It's one thing I like. More arms have more, but like.
Okay, guys, I have to go. So we have to cut it short here.
All right. So
as always, I've been the Salt of the Cloud, and you guys can do your outros, and then we have to cut it.
All right. You can follow me. You can send to us in the description. You can follow me on my Twitter. Send to my next discussion on hopefully Flash Season 3, my friend. What film fan will find that on if I can get them. Hopefully. I don't know why I'm doing that.
Okay, and Nick.
You can check out my YouTube channel, Nick Lenz, and you also can follow me on Twitter and Google+.
Okay, then, and so then we will see you guys next time.
And Colin Fernandez too as well.
Yes, Iron Man 1992. You can find him as Comic Book Fan 1992 on Facebook, on YouTube.
Yep.
Until then, see you guys next time.